Hello everyone. So here's another labs raid. I'm currently in this mode where I exclusively play labs because for some reason it's the most fun I've been having, even though I've been dying a ton on this map because of still the old problems of instant head eyes. But to BSG's credit, it's happening less and less. Now here I'm camping Black Room for maybe some early game fight, but since nobody seems to be coming and I heard a shot pop off somewhere in mid, I decided to loot it real quick. The stims were okay, nothing too special. So now I'm trying to get a read on where everybody is. Now here I'm firing a shot at the opposite dark office to bait somebody to check out the opposite dark office. So I'm trying to not give away my position while baiting somebody. And here in the distance, I'm not quite sure if I'm seeing somebody. Maybe yes, maybe not. But I decide to back off because I'm I've just died one too many times to instant head eyes. So now I'm moving over to the garage, to parking, because maybe some good items are over there, or maybe somebody's over there. I don't know. So, with labs, it's nice to have such a limited player pool. And here I see somebody upstairs. And ow, jeez! I was just gonna say hello. So he took out my arm, and I desperate need of surgery so I can maintain the handling of my gun. Now here the raiders for some reason spawned in main, even though he pushed the button in parking. And this is something I've been noticing quite recently, that the raiders don't spawn at the same area or in the same area where you push the respective button. Now here I'm still waiting for the raiders to push me, and I'm somewhat apprehensive because I'm never quite sure where they are, and for some reason they tend to beam me before I can even see them. Now here I take a pot shot, but I'm not sure if I've hit anything, and now I'm waiting for them to push me. But then again, in the past they've been somewhat apprehensive to go downstairs for some reason. So I decide, now they're not gonna push me, so I'm backing off. And now I realized, oh no wait, he totally did push me, and he totally did come down the stairs. So I'm gonna take a peek, and yes, there they are. And this is one of the shortcomings of the Kedr, I guess. If you don't hit them in the damn head, you can mag dump them, and it's gonna take a whole knock. Ow, ow, wow. So my arm is once again destroyed, but I'm still gonna try to quick peek with the raider and take him out. Thanks to desync. Now here there were actually shots coming from the right. I just realized that now, but I've heard some suppressed shots in the background, and that's why I backed off, even though my Kedr is about to run dry and my ammunition supplies are also running pretty low. So here I decide to fix me up as good as possible and stock up on ammo. And in the background I tend to hear, or I keep hearing these slight steps on metal. So I think maybe more raiders? No, because somebody was shooting at me. So by now I'm expecting players to actually come down here, but since he's not coming down, I'm just holding the angle, because with the Kedr it's not the greatest gun to push. So I decide to relocate and go back the other go up the other staircase, and maybe hit him from another angle he's not expecting. So here I actually start hearing shots. So I'm thinking, what the hell? There's nobody down there, unless the guy is fighting somebody else. Oh, hello. And since I saw I thought I saw some lights down there, so I decide to not immediately push down there. Or maybe whoever he was fighting is still down there. So I'm taking a peek, but I didn't see anyone through the doors. And now I'm just back at restacking max. And oh wait, there's totally somebody there. Jeez. So I didn't expect actually to kill anyone with this salvo, but it's usually a great deterrent for other players to push you if you spray them with a Kedr, because they're still gonna be hurt. So rinse and repeat. I once again relocated, and here I actually heard him use his medkit, so I decided to push, and yeah, once again spray him down with the Kedr. I've for some reason gotten somewhat decent with hip firing, because I'm just not good at aiming with the standard aiming, because the guns tend to jump so hard that I just can't keep it on target. And with AI, it's somewhat okay, because they tend to stand still or run at you in a straight line most of the time. But with players, they with lag being involved, they tend to be really hard to track. So here I'm just going over what they've looted, and yeah, it's cool stuff. And of course the joy of actually looting your opponent after you fought them is the hands down best experience in Tarkov. Even though I don't consider myself to be a PvP player or PvP focused player in any way whatsoever. Now here I am starting to loot to basically what I prioritize as loot. With the raiders, it's usually pretty good money to empty all the pistol mags, because they have the 45 ACP, which tend to sell somewhat well on the flea market, especially if you can sell decent chunks of it. So this is something I can recommend to any player that wants to make more money on labs, going for the pistol max. Now here, what do we have here? Oh right, that guy. Cool. So the Kedr is actually really good, even at medium distances. But in that situation, I wasn't able to clarify if I'm actually if I actually hit that guy or not. So now I'm looting the dark offices, because apparently nobody touched them so far, and I'm swapping out backpacks back and forth to be able to move my stuff around and have like a main backpack. Trey calls it nesting, so that's basically what I'm doing, and I'm accumulating all the loot in the area to be able to maneuver while amassing a lot of loot. So I've basically picked everything clean by now, and I'm deciding, hey, the parking area is open, but maybe there are some raiders. And yes, there are. Jeez, crap. I was actually gonna throw the hand grenade into the parking area, just to bait them or something, but here I just decided to block the pathing, because they are not going to push into a thrown nade. So I decide to forego the other loot spots on my way toward the extract, and at this point I just want to get out. And that's something I love so much, when they aggro onto you even though they are not inside. And here I almost whiff. Almost. So, yeah. This is usually the hardest part for me. Just getting out alive. But then again, we've all been there. The PvP in Tarkov is hard, but the PvE can be just as brutal. So, thank you everyone for watching. Have a good one, and see you in the next video. Bye.